So adjacent angles mean that we have an angle here, like so, and it has a vertex, and it touches this angle, or this ray, so it's the same, and then it comes up this way. This one is adjacent to this one. They have to be right next to each other. So now Jason gets to come forward. Come here, Jason. Come here, Jason. We're going to show adjacent angles with Jason.
We're going to mess with you, Jason.
Ready? This is adjacent angles with Jason. Okay, so I am angle 1. Jason is angle 2.
He's angle Jason.
Okay, so we are adjacent because we can hold hands just like that. Okay, or we can switch places. We can switch places. See, we can hold hands over here. What I cannot do.
We need to record this.
We need to record
Sorry.
this. Okay, what I cannot do is be the creepy person who puts my arm around Jason and make that split. We have to be able to hold our hands like this. Okay, oh, thank you, Jason, for being adjacent.
Jason, thank you for...
Thank you, Jason, for being adjacent. All right, so this one is, these two are not adjacent because they are not sharing, that side. Okay, you have to be able to share those two arms. Like Jason will never be able to get out of his brain again. Okay, you have to be able to share those. All right, so let's see if we can pick some. Not just Jason. The rest of you aren't going to be able to get out of your minds either. All right. Okay, so let's name an angle adjacent to FAD. So here is FAD. What angle would be adjacent to that one? Steven. Okay, so he's going with angle BAD, so let's check that one. All right, here is BAD. There would be the arms that we share. That would be adjacent. And remember, when you write angle names, you can switch those outside too. So I could write angle DAB, but it's way more fun to call this angle bad than DAB. Okay? All right. Okay, now this one says name two angles adjacent to BGC. So let's go to let's go to BGC. Here is BGC. All right. Name an angle that's adjacent to BGC. You have to name it. Oh, what is it? Eric. Okay, he's saying BEG, so let's check that. BEG? Beg? Okay, so let's check it. All right, so let's see. BE. Oh, BE. That way.
Keep the arm around it.
Nope, yeah, that's the creepy. Yep, you do that. All right, let's try again. All right. Catherine.
GEH.
Okay, GEH. So, let's see here. GEH. No, they have to share the same vertex. Remember, like our shoulders had to be that same starting point for our ankles. All right. Dylan, say it one more time. BGA. All right, so let's try that one.
You can't do that.
Let's see. BGA. All right. Let me do a different color. BGA. Does that one work? Here's the arm we would share. There's our vertex. So that angle works. And it wants us to do two this time. What's another one? The other one. That's say that again. BGF. All right. So B to G. Why am I not writing?
You are just in green.
Oh. I wanted to BGF. What do you think? Oh, huh? BG. BG.
F.
I got too many lines in there now. Okay, hold on. BGF. Which time? Hold on.
Yes, it does. It does work.
Does? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Catherine's right.
I'm right.
Catherine's right. I don't remember which lines I've drawn in. Were those my originals?
Yeah,
I just. Well, wait. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I'm confusing myself now. Okay. BGA was that's my original. So now you're telling me to draw in BG.
CBH.
Oh no. Okay. All right. This is my original. B, G, C. Okay. And you want me to go with
BGF. Oh
Okay.
my God.
B, G, F.
I told you.
Yes, that one works. Erase the wrong one. Okay. So angle B, G, F. All right. I know, right? Okay. Go ahead and do numbers or letter C by yourself, and let's make sure you get the right answer. You can tell me either one.
Okay, the second one, it would be CBH.
CB,
The second one.
CBH. We're on C.
I was in the second one.
Oh, I said you only had to do C. There, you had 2 on C to do. Listen. CEB is one. Angle, make sure you have an angle mark. CEB. That is this one right here. CEB. That is good. Okay, what is the other one? Samantha. GEH. Yes, that would be the other one. GEH. Okay. All right, questions on that before we keep going? Yeah, Dylan. Why wouldn't BEG work? Okay, so that one is not sharing either side. Come here, Jason. Come here, Jason. Okay.
Jacob next down.
I know, I need another Jason, don't I? All right, so turn to the side. All right, do your angle. This is this one. Those are called vertical angles. The arms have to be, yeah,
They
my
can't be
arms are.
touching butts.
There you go. Oh, sorry, that's not me. Okay. All right. Good? All right. I know, I need another Jason. Oh, I didn't. I just said you had to do C. That's the only one we had to do. All right, moving on to this one. Okay, so here's another one. I've given you a new picture. This says angles are, which angles are adjacent to EOC? Take a minute and look at it. What do you think? EOC. I see a lot of you coloring in. I think that's a really good idea. That's what I do because I'm not as spatial. So sometimes I have to color it in. Like so. All right, give me one. Steven. BOC. Okay, BOC. So here's BOC. Yes, there's the arm they share. Angle BOC. Carter.
EOA.
EOA. So that would be this one. EOA. That would also work. Did you come up with any more? Eric. DOE? All right, let's check. DOE? Okay, now here's where the creepy old man comes in. I can't go in the center of it and then come back out. Okay, so it has to be like Jason and I have to be sitting next to each other. Okay. Listen. COA? COA. I think that would work. Because that shares the side, and then it comes off this way.
Wait, so I don't understand why EOC or DOE.
You don't understand why DOE would not work? Because they're not next to each other. That's like if I sat on Jason's lap, and then we shared this arm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, don't see what I'm saying, but think what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Yeah.
already
We have to be next to each other, not sitting here and then sharing this arm. Okay. Yes.
So basically, angles with O in the middle.
Yes. Well, because one of the rules is the vertex has to be the same, so it would have to be the same vertex. All right. Let's write equations for it. We will start off easy. All right. The measure of ABC is 100 degrees. What is the value of x? Write an equation to find x. How would we write an equation for this one? How about Nora? Yeah, equals 100.
X equals 20.
So then you just solve it. So subtract your 60. Yep, I get 2x equals 40. X is going to equal 20. Okay, pretend that this wasn't here. How would I find that angle measure then? How would you figure it out? What would it be? What would it be, Steven? No. Say it louder. 2 times 20. 2 times 20, so this angle would be 40. You just plug it back in like we did in the warm-up.
But
Yes.
how would you figure that out?
No, I'm saying if I didn't give you this, but you knew this, and you knew this, how would you figure it? Just like in the warm-up. We're just practicing that skill again. Okay, now there's a good question. Could you use a protractor? Unfortunately, if it's in a drawing, then you can't. Not unless they say use a protractor, because they don't have to draw them to scale. And you'll see them say that a lot, not drawn to scale. You have to be careful. All right, so then, of course, I wanted to give you a challenge problem. Well, after that warm-up, this should not be much of a challenge. Okay, the measure of TOW is 107. So here is TOW. It is 107. What is the value of X? Give the measure of the angles. Okay, how would I set this up? Samantha. Exactly. It's just this angle plus this angle equals 107. So 2x plus 3x plus 12 equals 107. What do I do from here? Take. Add your like terms. So 2x and 3x is 5x plus 12 equals 107. Now this is easy for us. Divide both sides by 5. How much is it? 19. Okay, now we didn't finish this. It said find the measures of the angles. So what do I have to do now? Plug it back in. So what is the measure of this angle TOU? 38, right? 2 times 19 is 38 degrees. Then I need to plug it back in and find this angle. So 3 times 19 plus 12.
3 times 77 plus
77 plus 12?
80? No.
No.
57.
3 times 57.
What is it?
57.
57? 19 times 3 plus 12?
How did I get that?
No, isn't that 57 plus 12?
That's what it is, right there.
Right? So 69?
What? Yeah. It does the 12.
You have to add the 12. 3 times x. 19 times 3 should be 57. Plus 12 more should be 69.
Oh.
Yes? Okay. All right. Very good.